Hello, everybody. So, would you want to know how you can save your time, your energy, your money when it comes to your business? Because listen, the only resource that we have as an entrepreneur that is limited resource is our time. We don't have enough time to waste on prospecting, on putting together marketing that is not working, on doing things that don't matter. And when it comes to our businesses, niching down and knowing who you're talking to, knowing what is your niche, and more importantly, what is the profitable niche. It is absolutely essential when it comes to our businesses. So today we're going to talk about like three ways you can niche down. And to make it more interactive and the most beneficial for you. So I invite you to participate in my mini masterclass, mini mastermind. So how you can participate? I need you to engage. You want to engage because two things. Like let's say I'm asking you to write something down in the comments. When you write things down, you actually learn things easier. When you write things down, when you type things down, you learn things easier. This is number one. Number two, you put yourself out there because on m- major social media platforms, for example, on LinkedIn, I see people on LinkedIn uh, putting like engaging in the comments. You put your name, you put yourself out there, and you don't know who is watching. You are might be just one connection away, one person away who is seeing your name, who is seeing your comment, and your comment resonates with them, or they see your profile and your profile resonates with them, and then you find your perfect connection. So I like you want to engage, you want to participate to get the most out of the live stream, regardless if you're watching it live right now, right? Or if you're watching it on the replay. So before we get started, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Say hello, tell me where you're watching me from, and I want to know where people are from. So uh let's get let's get started. So again, this live stream is going to be very, very interactive. And my first question for you is, what do you think a niche is? What do you think a niche is? Write it down in the comments. What is a niche or a niche? Like it's aside from being a weird word, what is a niche? So and what is your understanding? What are components of a niche? So write it down in the comments. Like regardless if you're watching me on live right now on um major social media platforms on LinkedIn, or you watching on the replay. Hello from Pennsylvania. Like, hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. So, like, what is a niche? What is a niche? Let me know what is a niche. So, let's get started. So, three ways you can niche down, and we're also gonna talk about profitable niches, right? Because you can niche down you niche down wrong, right? You're targeting absolutely wrong niche. So uh first way you can niche down, and you should niche down on the problem. What problem you are solving for other people. And the problem, it is not your title. And it is not like I'm a life coach and I'm a business coach. I'm a high performance coach. I'm a career coach. I am like, I'm a CEO, I'm a construction firm manager, I'm a brand strategist. It is the problem is not your title. The problem that you're niching down is not your title. The problem is the transformation that you deliver for the people. how people like how what people walk away with after working with you. So your before and after. This is your like this is the problem that you are solving. You might be thinking, I'm solving many problems. So well, I can't like this this is a major mistake for so many entrepreneurs. They might your people might have or your niche might have many problems, but not every problem needs to be solved. Not like people not willing to pay you to solve any problem. People are willing to pay you to solve problems that hurt them in particular. So, like, the more you specific on the problem, the more like the better it is, like the better it is. The second the second way you can niche down and find your profitable niche is your vehicle of transformation. Like if you have like if there is a problem, you should know how you can solve that problem. If there is a problem, you should know how to or you should know how you solving that problem, right? What is your process? What is your what is your unique vehicle of transformation that you deliver to the people? So how exactly they're going to get from point A to point B, right? This is your process. And number three, this is your person, or this is a particular group of people, and not just a group of people who have that problem. You know for a fact that they have that problem. they they are willing to pay money to solve that problem. So not only they just have that problem, but they also willing to pay money to solve that problem. So for them it is more expensive for them to have that problem, rather pay you whatever you charge to solve that problem. So that this is why I say it is very essential for you to niche down on the problem, to know what problem you are solving, because not every problem needs to be solved, right? And wh- uh, the more specific you are on the person, the better. The more specific you are on the person, the better. Also, um, I see in entrepreneurial space, there's a lot of pressure for new entrepreneurs. So for entrepreneurs in general, when it comes to niche, when it comes to niching down, and um, it is a process. I just wanted you to know that it is like niching down. It is a process. And it's not just a quick solution. It is not just something that you uh come up with the idea and you implement it. So, and your niche will evolve. So, we also like you also might think about like, especially if you're trying to figure out like what is the most profitable niche for you. Like there are three profitable major mega niches. And it's relationship, it is wealth, and it's health, right? Health, wealth, and relationship. Some people say love, wealth, and health, right? But I think it goes beyond love. It goes beyond relationship, right? Because to build businesses, like you need people, or you even if you're not building a business, even if you are operating and you operating with people, right? Whether it is family, whether it is your company, whether it is other people, like it's a relationship niche, right? Like beyond love niche. You like health coaches, nutrition coaches, fitness coaches, like those are like it's another profitable niche. And also again, like people who have that problem and willing to pay to solve that problem. And wealth is like when you help people to make more money, solve financial problem for them. It can be marketing, it can be like again like brand strategy, because brands can make money. So those three major niches, right? It's either relationship, it's either health, or it is wealth. So let's talk about I really would like to talk about niching down on the person. niching down on the person because a lot of like because I speak to a lot of entrepreneurs and niching down on the person. This is where a lot of people go left, or rather go very generic. They go very, very generic. For example, I see a lot of entrepreneurs saying, I help, I don't know, like for example, I help women, I help, uh, I don't know, ambitious professionals, I help like I don't know, like millennials, like you grasp like really wide group of people, and you don't provide any specificity, and that can be a major problem for so many entrepreneurs because the more specific you are, the easier. Like first of all, you're gonna make it easier for you in your business, right? The more specific you are with your person, the more specific you are with your messaging. The more specific you are with your person, the more specific you are with the messaging. And by the way, uh, speaking about messaging, there are also like three mistakes that entrepreneurs are making in their messaging, and it has everything to do with the niche. I actually put together 11-minute, no fluff, straight to the point masterclass, and the link is in my comments for on them. The link is in my comments. And also, if you're listening to it on my podcast, the link is also in the show notes. It's 11 minutes, straight to the point, three major mistakes in the messaging, which have everything to do with the niches, which have everything to do with the problem, which have everything to do with the process, and which has everything to do with the person. So if you really would like to like really straight to the point training, like really bullet point by bullet point training how to fine tune your messaging. So like it's my gift for you. It is absolutely and entirely free. I could honestly charge money for that. So the link is in the comments. So if you want a shorter version, like okay, I need to fix my messaging right now, grab grab 11-minute webinar, watch it, let me know what you think. So thank you. And uh let's talk about to your person, because this is the pain point that a lot of entrepreneurs are going through. So you have to be specific. Like it is essential, it is mission critical, it is uber critical to be very specific about on the person that you are like that you are serving, how you can come out with the person that you are serving. Like what, how do you find that person? So like if you like you can look around, okay, who have you helped before? Who were those people who got the transformation from you? Like, who are those people? And if you never had like a client, but but you have expertise, if you never had a paying client, and this is really important that it is a paying client, it's not just you help somebody on a voluntary basis, it's not somebody that you help like at your job, it is a paying client. Like this is really important. Now, like if you don't have the paying clients, right? Think about what are your expertise and who you were in the past. What are your expertise and who you were in the past? So let me give you an example. I had a conversation on here on LinkedIn with a gentleman, and I asked him what kind of business he was building. And he's an entrepreneur. And he said, I'm building actually construction business. And this is rather unusual because in my ethos, like I normally work with service-based businesses, coaches, mentors, brand strategists, like I don't know, like educators, like authors, and like rather construction business is a little bit like I don't have a lot of people who own construction firms, right? And I asked like, why do you want to build a construction firm? That like tell me why. And he said like, well, I'm a real estate investor and I constantly I constantly have this problem with my construction firm. And I know for a fact other people have the same problem with their construction firms. So, like, I'm solving my problem. And I know construction firms that out there, they're not solving my problem. So, like, I already know the market at like like this is my niche, and I'm targeting strictly investors, real estate investors, nobody else. So, like, this is my niche. So, it's you in the past. It is you in the past. And I see Donovan in the comments that are like, this is what Donovan and I did. Like, we sit down and like, okay, who do you want to help? Like, at the first avatar, this is you in the past. This is you in the past. But like, I also want to tell you that your niche, your person, your avatar will evolve because nothing stands still. Nothing stands still. Everything is evolves. When you get paying clients, when you get data, and it's like, this is really important to be a student of your business because your business is working and it's working on you, and your business is teaching you uh, who to market, who to sell, how to provide transformation. Your business is teaching you, right? So let me give you an example how I niched down on my person because it was a process for me. I wasn't just like, I like, here I am, this is my person, who this is who I serve. So uh when I went forward with my offer to help entrepreneurs to sell high ticket offers, and high ticket offer in my book is anything from $2,500 to $12,000 and above. So, um, the first clients, they were me in the past. They were me in the past. They were entrepreneurs who would like to build high ticket business. They were me in the past. But then as time went on, I actually had to have a very very honest conversation with myself and with my mentor. And I asked my mentor, something is missing in my business. I think I'm chasing the wrong people because I'm chasing all kinds of entrepreneurs who will never buy from me. And my coach asked me, like, okay, Eugene, who bought from you before? And who bought from me before? Those were Black entrepreneurs and Latino entrepreneurs. That is simply the case. This is the data. And so, like, okay. And like, let me tell you something. Niching down, no matter what it is not comfortable. Like, listen, I am a master of combating negative beliefs, limiting beliefs. If limiting beliefs were demons, I'm the exorcist. But this is like but when I in my business, I'm going through the same thing that you are going into your business. Like, oh, I need to be specific. And not just be specific, but also tell your story, right? My mentor, we had a call, and my mentor said, like, well, like, tell your story. Like, why do you serve Black and Latino entrepreneurs? Because, like, when I moved to the United States, like, not many people know, and this actually not the story that I told many times. When I moved to the United States, I was looking for my community. I was looking, like, because, like, you're in a foreign country, so, like, what do you do? And the only two communities that actually accepted me as an equal human being were Black and Latino communities. That's just the fact. That's just a part of my story. Not the Russian community, not the American community, not any other community, but Black and Latino communities. It's just a part of my story. And this is like, and that came so naturally to me to give back. And I'm using this language very intentionally to give back to the communities that accepted me and give me so much love. and support at the beginning. And this is the connection story. So it is very important. It is uber critical for you to niche down on the person who has the problem and is willing to solve that problem. Your process is important because, like, listen, grab 11-minute training, because I this is a live stream. Like, I can't really give you, like, I am doing my best to give you bullet point information, but, like, if you need a bullet point specific information how to clarify your messaging, right, grab 11-minute training, and this is in the comments for this live stream, and, like, it will give you so much clarity. So when you specify on the problem, when you specify on the person, sometimes sometimes it might be unclear for people, how do you solve a problem? Like, okay, I help, like, I don't know, like, I help CEOs of, like, X, Y, and Z companies to, like, I don't know, like, manage their teams better. Like, what is the process? Sometimes the process is missing. And if you have the process and if you have the problem, but your person in your niche is way too broad, your niche is, like, all over the place. This is very essential to niche down on a person that you have. So, uh, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. So one question that I got from Margaret, Margaret asked me, and we had a coffee chat before. When is the right time to jump into entrepreneurship, to make that leap of faith and start entrepreneurship? And this is really, really good question. So, in my opinion, Margaret, if you're watching it on the replay or if you're watching me live, so say hello. That's your question. The I think when it comes to, like, taking a leap of faith with entrepreneurship, it depends on two factors, right? What is your cash flow in your business? Like, and again, like, taking a leap of faith, what it depends what you mean taking a leap of faith. You start your business right now. You start your business right now. You're building your business on the side. If you have 9 to 5, don't quit your 9 to 5 until you have proven messaging, until you have proven business that brings your money. Because the worst thing that you can do is to quit your job and start building a business without proof of concept. If you don't have the proof of concept, don't do it. Have your 9 to 5, like, and that 9 to 5 will sponsor your business, right? And as you see the cash flow, right, when your cash flow matches that income, or when you are comfortable with the cash flow from your business, then you can take a leap of faith and go full time on your business. uh Hey, Shannon, hey, good morning. Good morning and good content. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, and this is where you take the leap of faith. This is where you take the leap of faith, right? Like, okay, like, I have the cash flow. Listen, my story is a little different. My story is a little different because when I started my business, um, I was in corporate, and I got my first client. So cash flow was, I mean, I got the first client, so, like, I got the first result, and then I got laid off, and it is probably the best and the worst thing that ever happened to me, because when you start your business, right, you don't know what is working. You just got your client. You don't know what messaging is working. You don't know what messaging is landing. But I decided to go full time on my business. And within 5 months, I was able to make 50K. And this is like, and this is a success story. And after that, I really had that guidance from the spirit and like from God to keep continue building my business. And listen, I try lending corporate contracts because because my rational mind knows like, hey, like I need to have some sort of like a paycheck that right like until I know how to manage my business. So, but the spiritual side of me like knew that I just have to trust, and my business started working. So I'm just here to tell you that entrepreneurial success is not linear, that everybody has a very unique entrepreneurial success. So, but like to take a leap of faith to go full time on your business, normally is when your business is profitable. But your story is your story. Your story is unique to you. So, thank you for that question. Any other questions? Any other questions about niching down? Any other questions about what we talked about today? Also, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what resonated with you. Like Kristen on Instagram, hello, my friend, said, trusting the spirit. Yes, trusting the spirit, trusting the unknown. Because listen, faith wouldn't be faith if we knew 100% like, oh, I just need to go that way and it's going to work out. I just know for a fact that wouldn't be faith. That wouldn't be faith. But when you have faith, when you have expectation of desirable outcome for you and you're trusting the process and you're trusting the spirit, this is when things start happening. And this is essential. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for my live stream. Again, like if you wanna grab really bite-sized 11-minute no fluff training on your messaging, it is completely free. It is completely free, and it is highly actionable. I like this is not one of those webinars where people would dump a bunch of fluff. How much it sucks to be you, how much it sucks to get stuck in your business, and how they're gonna fix it for you. No, like this is actionable steps. This is actionable training that you can implement right now, and it's free, and it's 11 minutes. So the link is in my comments. If you are on Instagram, the link is in my bio. So grab the link. Clarify your messaging right now because what I want to see right now you to do is to actually win, is to actually start implementing little steps, small steps in your marketing, in your messaging, so you can get the results like right here and right now. Your story of faith resonates deeply. It truly works out in the end. Divana, yes, it's really works out in the end. In the like, because there's no testimony without test. There's no testimony without test. And I have my testimony because I passed so many tests in my business. And sometimes I go like sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, and but it's all the lessons. All right, yes, Devon, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm looking forward to it too. All right. Thank you so much, everybody who joined my live stream today. So, like, if you're watching my live streaming and the message resonates with you, and you think like this is good, how do I work with him? How do I work with that person? Send me a DM. So the process is really simple. Send me a DM and start a conversation with me. And again, like this is a conversation. Like, listen, somebody asked me during my coffee chat, like, okay, sell your program to me. Like, listen, I have nothing to sell. I have zero to sell. But I do want to continue the conversation. I do want to see if my offer aligns with you or like why my offer aligns with you. If there is a synchronicity, we can talk about how we can work together. All right. Thank you so much. Have an amazing Friday, and I'll catch